welcome back to another update of the markets. There's a lot going on recently. So we'll start off with gold. We had a big pullback on gold. Pretty much the entire euphoric rally we had the last 2 weeks of Jan were traced in pretty much 3 days. But I'm considering this as a pullback. I don't know if that was the end of the rally or a blow off top. I think we actually might start to grind back higher from here. Again, I gotta stick with the trend until it's really over. And as of right now, from this second daily candle when it showed this huge rejection, and now this following candle or strong bullish close, actually engulfing that candle, this is showing me that this was a nice lower high point, a liquidity grab, just to continue back higher, because I'm very positive a lot of people are riding this higher. And again, you got to think in a way of what's the way that everybody doesn't make money. And if this kept going, everybody was going to continue making money. So from here, actually on this wick rejection, I started to add a little bit. On this daily close, I started to add a little bit. I'm keeping a really big stop loss somewhere down here because I want to give this room to breathe. The movements are really big right now, so you got to kind of adjust for the volatility. But I am looking to go long and retrace this back up to potentially back to all-time highs. So we're going to wait and see how price goes from here. The weekly's looking great. If the weekly closes like this, that's going to be a really strong indication that the next week we're going to continue up. But for now, we just got to wait and see what price wants to do. Bitcoin continues to dump. It broke that consolidation range we've been watching, and this has been selling off since. The long term definitely is hurting on Bitcoin, but I'm not looking to add too much at these prices. My last buy wasn't, I think it was in these 80 areas, so it's not that far off. A key to long term is don't scale in too aggressively. That can save your account, because having cash for really bad situations is key to having your account survive. But if we look to go lower, maybe in the 60s, that's where I'm going to think. Low 60s is where I'll think to add more. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we're just going to wait and see till then. Ethereum is the same thing. Just going to follow Bitcoin. Open has been dumping pretty aggressively recently. They have earnings on the 19th. So we'll see if this can kind of hold its ground until then and see what earnings. How to say, earnings are expected to be a beat in terms of numbers they've released, but you won't know until it's there. Tesla continues to grind lower. I think it's just following the broader market pullback at this point. A lot of the growth stocks are starting to sell off. They had a good earnings quarter, so I don't expect them to really crash hard. I think it'll still hold around this area, eventually start to retrace when this pullback is over. But for now, Tesla continues to go lower. Nasdaq and US 500, Nasdaq, they're bearish, but they're not really bearish. They're only down about 5% from their highs. It's nothing significant. But that's kind of a red flag for me, because things like, if you look at other stocks right now, like Robinhood being down from 154 to 77, Palantir from 207 to 136, AMD 267 to 198, MicroStrategy 500 to 125, Netflix 134 to 81. The fact that this is only down 5% is a bit of a red flag, because if this does have a 20% pullback, which is the average, and totally normal, nothing to really panic about, these stocks are going to get absolutely destroyed all the way back down to here. 30, 35 would be for Robinhood, but we'll see if that is to happen. This has been a bit of a consolidation move the last couple months, so usually those kind of big pullbacks, they happen more all of a sudden. They don't happen, because a consolidation is a type of pullback, if that makes sense, because price can stay at something for so long that eventually it'll break up from there. Usually pullbacks are sudden and sharp, and just like this right here. Just once it starts, it just keeps going really aggressively. Usually they don't give people time to even think in those stronger pullbacks. Yeah, that's the update for now. Volatility is super high. Please risk accordingly. Be patient, and just stay safe out there. Till then, I'll get with another update soon. Till then, just be safe and good luck on your trading.